talk about your background, where you're from, family, siblings, all that stuff.
I'm from like Riverside County. I started playing basketball around 7th and 8th grade, and high school ball has been a huge transition for my game.
Any other like athletes in the family?
Yeah, my cousin, he played college ball. I can't remember where he played, but it's Chevelle Washington. He played Division I. I can't remember the school right now.
Okay. Are you the tallest in your family?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your current measurements right now?
My wingspan is around 7'7" to 7'6", and my height is around 7'1".
Okay. And where does that height come from?
It comes from my dad's side.
Is he also, like, how tall is your dad?
Yeah, my dad is 6'10", and I heard his mom was really tall. I heard she was probably 6'7", maybe 6'8".
Did you play any other sports growing up, or has it always been basketball?
For me, it's always been basketball growing up.
And what is it about basketball that kind of made you fall in love with the game?
I love the progressions you're able to make, and just seeing the fact that you could do so much that's valuable and have fun doing it.
So for those who haven't seen you play, kind of describe your game. What are some of your strengths?
I'd say some of my strengths are post play and catch and shoot on the perimeter. I do have a pretty good pick and roll game, but I feel like my main strength will be on the defensive end, timing block shots.
How would you kind of describe yourself as a defender?
For me, I would describe myself as a rim protecting defender. Like I'm not too slow, agile. I'm pretty agile for my size, and I'm really good at staying on my feet when someone goes for a pump fake.
Gotcha. What are some improvement areas you're working on right now?
A lot of improvement areas will be on the offensive end. Really getting the vision and getting the court awareness of what's happening and what I should do at the moment.
What are some maybe underrated aspects of your game?
I'd say some underrated aspects would probably be I'm really good at pick and roll defense and screen setting in the rolls. Those are some underrated aspects. And I would say a bit of my shooting. Like, I don't shoot a lot, but when I shoot the ball, I most likely plan to make it.
Okay. Saw you last August in Vegas at the circuit event. Just kind of talk about your progression over the past 12 months. How have you developed?
My development has been really good for me. Like, early on, I wasn't doing too well, but as we went along, I started to get a grip on things, get better at what I'm working on.
You played a little bit for USA Basketball, at least you kind of participated in some stuff. What's that experience been like?
It's a very fun experience. They have really good culture, and they're really good at player development. When you're there, you feel like you're one in. You feel like it's such a fun environment to be in.
And I guess if you had one thing that you say that you've learned participating with USA Basketball, what's something you've learned from them?
I would be the willingness to learn and work effort.
Okay, nice. So get into your recruitment a little bit. Just what's the latest with that?
Recently, I've been recruited by a lot more schools than before. It's been a process for me, getting used to it all. But it's definitely a fun process to go through.
Who are some recent schools that have kind of been hitting you up and stuff like that?
Some more recent schools, Kansas, Mizzou, and that's a bit hard to talk about for me. I'm not the best with remembering all the names of schools.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm sure you have a bunch of offers and stuff like that. Any schools that maybe you haven't heard from yet that you'd like to hear from? I'm not too picky when it comes to recruitment. What I get is basically who's willing to come and speak to me. I know you've still got a lot of time before you pick a school, but ideally, what would you like in a school of choice?
I'm not too sure, but I definitely want a coach who's going to push me to be better, push me to be the best player possible on the court, and really, value the skills that I'm trying to bring to the table.
You mentioned it. You're getting a lot more offers than you were this time last year. What's that like? I mean, I'm sure it's a dream come true. Is it pretty surreal for you?
For me, I try not to think too much of it, because if you let it get to your head, you're basically going to start, doing stuff out of your role, doing stuff that you're not too keen on doing, and basically play yourself down.
Gotcha. Okay. So getting to know you a little bit off the court. Any unique interests or hobbies that you're into outside of basketball?
I like to play video games, and art's not too. I'm not too bad at art.
Okay. What do you like to paint? Do you like to draw?
I like to do sketches.
Sketches. Okay. Of what type of stuff?
Usually buildings.
Buildings?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that something you've always been into?
No, I started doing it like around my freshman year.
Nice. What video games do you play?
I play 2K and Minecraft, really.
Okay. How would you rate yourself in 2K?
I'm not too bad at it.
Now, are you beating your friends, or are you kind of like right there in the middle of the pack?
Probably a little bit above, because I'm more annoying on defense.
Okay.
I'm just that character who just stands there and waits for them to try to shoot and then run up.
Gotcha. All right. A few more questions. If you had one hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be and why?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm not too sure what my hashtag would be, really. Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, there's a hashtag going around called me DE777 because I'm 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan.
Love that. And we'll wrap it up with this, but 5 years from now, ideally, where do you see yourself?
I see myself playing on the professional level, playing at the highest level possible, and hopefully, having a chance to play till I'm very old. Play till I'm like 38, 40. I want to be able to play for a long time.
Well, perfect. Thank you for the time, man.
No problem.